Hi guys, Katrina here with the Frederick Family Acre, and before we dive in to today's vlog, I wanted to quick give you a little bit of background on us because I realize that's not something we've really done here on our YouTube channel. If you have been following us on Instagram, you have kind of seen the progression of our little urban homestead in our stories and on our posts there, and if you want to check that out, it's the same handle as here, the Frederick Family Acre, and we would love to see you there as well. So a little background about us is, just like a lot of other people this year, we started a backyard garden, and that quickly evolved into chickens, and we also have rabbits now, and we have plans to get dairy goats and hopefully honeybees next year in 2021. We live in Southern California in North County, San Diego. Our growing zone is 10A. And today we're going to be planting our onions. It's the very beginning of December. So kind of the tail end of when we can do this here, but you can see behind me this onion bed took us a little longer to get in than we planned since we had to dig out our bank. So George and the boys are out front skating right now, the older boys. Obviously Leif is right here with me. And before they came back here to help me plant, I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys in a quiet moment and tell you what I have learned about onions and show you what we are going to go ahead and plant. So I did not know before I purchased our onion sets and seeds that there are 3 different kinds of onions, and you really want to be planting the onion that is the very best for your area. So there's long day, intermediate day, and short day. Well, we live where you need short day onions, and unfortunately I only have long day and intermediate day onions, and since I already bought them, we're gonna go ahead and plant them. We'll see how they do, and then I will purchase the correct ones next year, and hopefully that'll give us better results if this year's not so good, but we're really just trying to use what we have. So there are 3 different ways that you can plant onions, and those are from sets, starts, and seeds. And what we're gonna do is sets and seeds, and I'll show you what we have. So I got these onion sets from our local nursery, and these are actually both long day, which is very interesting to me that our local nursery wouldn't have what we need to plant in our zone. So just keep an eye out for that. If you are purchasing from your local nursery, make sure that it is the best for not only your hardiness zone, but also just your area for the length of days for these onions. Also garlic, you need different garlic in different areas, but that's a whole different vlog. So for our sets, I have these red Carmen onions. I'll bring you guys in close and give you a closer look at this after we're done talking about it. And I have these yellow, I'm gonna try and say it, Studegator onions. And what onion sets are is they were onions that were grown last year. They were harvested in bulb form before they started getting really large, so that you can go ahead and plant them and harvest them sooner. So the other thing we're gonna do is go from seed, and for that I have some Cabernet onions, which are an intermediate day. I have a yellow sweet Spanish Utah, which is long day, and then also flat of Italy, which is an intermediate day onion. And these all have various amounts of time they need to be in the ground, ranging from 70 days to 130 days, and I think these guys will be able to get out a little bit sooner. So for my seeds, I'm gonna start them in this tray. This is a Winstrip tray we got from Never Sink Farm. They're a urban farm in New York, and they're doing really cool stuff there, so you should check them out. This is not affiliated in any way. We just picked up a few of these and we really like them. So you just put your dirt in. This is dry because I planned to film this vlog a little sooner than I did. So this dried out, so I'm gonna have to wet it down and put our seeds in, and then I'll show you. But we're gonna put our seeds in here to start them, and then I'm gonna move them into our onion bed once they're a little bigger, because I'm worried I might not be able to tell the difference between weeds, and I don't want the birds that we have in our yard to pull them out. So I'm gonna put them in here so they're a little more protected. But what's cool about these is you pack the dirt in, and then you can just pop them out from underneath. And this is dry, but normally the root ball will hold this, and it's really cool that you have this way to just get them out. So we'll poke the little holes in here, I'll put my seeds in, we'll water it down, and we'll probably keep this inside where it's warm by a sunny window until it's ready. What's wrong, honey? Come here.
Are you filming?
I am. Come here, babe. Did you crash?
He was riding with his head down,
Uh-oh.
not terribly fast,
Did you crash?
and ran straight into Dad's car.
Uh-oh, you ran into Grandpa's car. Hi. Hey. You gonna help me plant some onions? Do you wanna help me plant onions? No? Okay. In a minute? Can I see you? Where'd you hit? Where? Oh, your hand. Hey. You hit your hand? I'm sorry. You okay? Hmm? Okay, sorry about that. This little guy had a little crash while he was out skating with his dad and big brothers, but he's gonna be okay. And we're gonna go ahead and get started on planting these onions. Like I was saying, these wind strip trays from Neversink Farm are really great. We love them. They've worked really well for us since we got them and started using these in the spring and the summer. The guys are wrapping up skating and they're gonna come out and we're gonna go ahead and get all these in the ground. And then we actually have another project we're starting today that we are going to vlog also. So hopefully we can start getting you guys some more consistent content. Okay, so the guys are behind me. They're getting the trenches going for these. We are gonna do the onion sets about 4 to 6 inches apart, and we're doing 6 to 8 inches between each row. And these little guys, you wanna make sure the round part goes down, pointy part goes up. We'll cover them with a little bit of dirt and then we'll water them in really good. I have 120 onion sets we're gonna put in, 60 yellow, 60 red. So we're gonna go ahead and quick get this done so we can start working on the other project we gotta do for the day. All right, so we have that all planted. The last thing I have to do is get our markers in, which I highly recommend. So I just write on these. I ordered these off Amazon. And my tip is to face them away from the sun so they don't get bleached out. And also you can see I've started writing the date on there just so I can remember when we did plant stuff, because I'm really bad at remembering. So we'll give you guys an update on these as they're growing, and thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll catch you on the next one soon.